I started doing sideshow when I was a teenager. I was living out in Oklahoma, and I got my hand on Memoirs of a Swords Follower by Mannix, and I read that. I was enthralled by that, and from there found the other like body modification culture, and found some videos of some people doing sideshow stuff from the past, and a bunch of friends of mine thought it would be a good idea to start up our own sideshow. So we did. It was just me and like 3 of my other friends, and we all divvied up the stunts, and one of my friends was the human blockhead, the other person was going to be eating light bulbs. I started off eating fire torches because I knew how to juggle already, so they thought since I could juggle fire already, I should be the fire eater. So I was jamming Dubé fire torches in my mouth to learn how to eat fire, which is a very bad idea, which is something you should not do. It's not very pleasant. We did a bunch of rockabilly shows, punk rock shows. I think our first show were raves, back when raves were actually a thing that people would go and do, like breathing fire at raves in Oklahoma. Punk houses, people's basements, people's backyards. I've set a couple yards on fire accidentally. Well, moving from Norman to New York City was a major culture shock because I've been born and raised basically in Oklahoma. And I moved directly to Harlem for my first year, 129th Street, Malcolm X Boulevard, right there. And I didn't know anyone at the sideshow. I didn't know anyone in the city. I was just in the right place at the right time and found my job at Coney Island. I actually gave myself like 4 months. No, I gave myself 4 years to get a job in Coney, and I managed it in 4 months. So that was very fortunate. I started off self-taught. Like I was doing, it took me, I didn't learn how to swallow swords until I learned it from Todd Robbins. And I was doing a lot of things really wrong. I know in the sideshow world, the biggest thing everyone's saying is like, learn from a professional teacher, don't go out and try and teach yourself, you're gonna hurt yourself, which I did hurt myself a bunch of times. I was just lucky enough, nothing totally horrible happened to me. This is an argument that I hear come up a lot. People are like, oh, don't Disneyfy Coney Island. And it's never gonna be Disney. It's never gonna be like that. Even if they brought in all the same stuff from there, it's still gonna be a amusement park run by people in Brooklyn. It's gonna be a bunch of Brooklyn people running an amusement park. So it's still gonna have that seedy edge that everybody wants. It's like, I would much rather go down to a nice clean park as opposed to going down to a park that has crackheads that are gonna stab me. I'm sorry if you wanna hold on to this, oh, keep it funky. Like, I want the bars and stuff that are there right now, like Ruby's and Cha-Cha's, and the independent operators like Lola Star to still be there and be operating. I still want to be independently owned and operated, but I think people saying, oh, I wish it was like this again, it's nostalgia. I mean, you want to, like, if you were there at 3 o'clock in the morning with your children walking back, in the dark, you'd be like, I sure wish it was a little glossy right now. It's all about having fun and being a mecca